Now that you've found UBN Radio and discovered our quality talk shows, it's time to spread the word to friends, family, and the universe. 24 hours of music and talk. Radio without limits. That's why people keep coming back for more. That's UBNradio.com.
Hi, this is Dee Dee Khan, and you're listening to The Baub Show.
Here we go. B is for Bob, A is for alright, U is for uncontrollable, B is for bizarre.
Celebrating 2 years. In a world where everyone's focused on the wrong, the Baub Show will tell you exactly what's going on. We keep it positive and that's best to know, so get comfy for the next episode.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Baub Show. I'm your host, Bob Herrick. Some island music here from my beautiful guest, my friend, Mr. Jordan Rodrigues. I completely forgot last week that I was going to change up this music that I forgot is really, really loud, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I love it.
But doesn't it make you want to sort of go out and go, like, just be tropical? And
Yeah, it makes me want to leave this little studio and go dancing somewhere.
maybe pour a Mai Tai, pina colada.
Yeah, margarita. Yeah.
Oh, a margarita would be good. Well. Look, so for those of you tuning into the chat room and notice that there's a co-host missing, that would be my dear friend Jeff Schroeder. So good to see you, Jeff.
Oh man, are you gonna take this out of my pay?
Yes, this is coming out of your pay.
Why did you start? Didn't you get my message?
No,
I called you.
I've been texting you.
No, you haven't, you liar. Dude, listen to your message. I go, I'm gonna be here at 4:00. Don't get all flustered and start the show. And you got all flustered and started the show.
I was waiting out there in the green room, and I was texting him, and he didn't even get it.
Yeah, check your messages.
Yeah.
Well, I got a voicemail from Jordan.
That was me.
Yeah.
What, do you have Jordan's phone?
I was
no,
driving.
Jordan is his fiance. So
A different Jordan.
lot,
I was driving, bozo.
A whole lot of Jordans. Is Jordan in the green room?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, I don't know.
That's Jordan, come in
Because you
here.
scared her.
I am
Because you
in here.
scared her. Yeah, there's too many Jordan. One Jordan's enough in here.
I'm Jordan.
Everybody, welcome to the show. Once again, this is live roundtable. That's what I just call this show anymore.
I love it.
Everything else is out the window.
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Yeah. Before we delve into the world of Jordan Rodrigues, who we're very excited to have here today, Jordan is from The Fosters on ABC Family. He's on Dance Academy, which was he's a very good dancer. It makes me very mad when he was in my house a couple weeks ago, and my Zumba teacher was also there. And so there's these dances from my Zumba class that I think are actually very, very complicated that have taken me months to learn. And Jordan is such a good dancer that he literally just was like
Went in there and just knocked it
just
out.
it was as if he had created the choreography and was teaching the teacher. Like it was mind.
You do Zumba just
boggling.
at your house?
No, we were just drunk.
Oh, okay.
It was the night before we started this Whole30 diet.
Oh,
and so
gotcha.
we went balls to the wall. We went balls to the everything.
Yeah.
Balls.
How is
deep.
that going?
I
By
just
the way?
It's going actually really, really well. I'm down 15 pounds.
Nice.
And I feel actually really, really good. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I kind of don't want October 31st to come about.
Okay.
Well, just because I'm not looking forward to getting drunk.
You're glowing.
on Halloween.
Well, because it's 30 days with no alcohol and no sugar and no grains.
So just
and
do
no-
next month.
I'm actually considering it. Like, I really kind of am like really wanting to move forward. Well, especially because you and I have this cruise
Yeah.
that, and that's in April. And, I don't want to be
I gotta get in shape
fat
for that.
so in my Speedo on the Lido deck.
Oh, me neither.
I do want to ask you, though, before we get into stuff with Jordan, what is going on with you? I always feel like there's good stuff going on with you.
Yeah, man. That LL Bean thing. Obviously, I hate saying stuff before it actually comes out. So there was a couple issues we had to take care of, and it should be out.
Wait, your Amazing Race show didn't
Yeah, so it
start
didn't
last
come
week?
out, and everyone's like, "What's up with the show?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I never ever again am gonna say anything before it's out. So
now we know why you never do.
right. So that's that. So it should be coming out. We're dealing with a lot of issues. I refilmed some other stuff, so when it comes out, I'll let everybody know. But for now, that's the way it is.
Follow you on Twitter, Jeff Schroeder 23.
Exactly. I'll let you know. And then I just booked my first movie role. I'm shooting in Boston in December. Yeah, with Alexis. Alexis Boylan.
Yeah, you're making a movie?
Yeah. I'm playing a preacher.
Hot diggity dog.
Yeah, it's cool. So, yeah, I don't want to well, it's called The Wish or something. I don't know the exact name. Something Christmas Wish. It's a Christmas movie. There's some bigger names in it. I'm gonna wait.
Say who?
I'm gonna wait to talk to Alexis before I say
Okay.
anything because I don't like jinxing stuff. But yeah, so that's good. She put it on IMDb, so it's already out there and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I tested for it and I got the part, and it's gonna be exciting. I have 3 big scenes. It's awesome.
That's very exciting.
Yeah,
well, good for you.
good for me.
And Jordan Lloyd, she's just going to sit in the... Jordan, I know you can hear us. I'm telling you, come in to sit in here with us because you're going to hear Jordan Rodrigues is going to sing for us today. So I know that she loves
Yeah, come in here.
I know she loves a good live performance because they're going to be good. No
So
pressure,
Jordan, are you an actor?
I am.
You
actor
are?
and a singer.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a triple threat because he's a dancer too.
Wow.
He does it all.
I try.
Nice.
Wait, I gotta ask, did you guys hear what happened at the Target this week in San Jose?
I did not.
No.
Okay, so there's a Target, and funny enough, it's the Target in the mall. I actually had a couple jobs in this mall, but it's from my hometown up in Campbell, up in San Jose, California. And I haven't heard the follow-up to the story of what happened, but somebody somehow started playing porn over the loudspeaker.
Oh, I thought on all the TVs.
No, even worse. The loudspeaker, and when I say loud, I mean loud speaker over the entire Target store. And so what I guess people were like running and screaming from the building, I guess because they have their kids and stuff. And this woman gets out her cell phone and starts videoing it. And it's actually hilarious because it's so loud. The overhead is so loud, like it's in her phone. Like you can tell how loud it is in the store. It's not that kind of thing where you're like, oh, what's happening on the aisle over? It's loud and it's full on. Like this woman.
How long was it on for?
A couple minutes because they couldn't figure out how to turn it off. They couldn't figure out how it had been pumped in, and and it's full on. Like it's this woman like stick your finger in me now. Like it's
Damn, dude.
Yeah, no, it's full.
Were you there?
No, there's video of it.
Oh, people started recording it?
Yeah, well, because they couldn't. This woman gets out her cell phone and starts videoing it because she's pushing her son, who like 2-year-old who doesn't know what's going on,
no.
like through like the the refrigerated section or whatever. It was. I mean, first of all, it's totally wrong and it's terrible that it happened, but it was also really.
It's pretty funny.
Funny.
I mean, it's bad that the kids were there, but it's pretty funny.
And all of the Beth just posted it in the chat room. And I don't know how it happened. I don't know if I mean obviously somebody had been planning to do it for a while because then so all the employees are like trying to pick up the phones because they're the phones that you're
right. That's what I think.
Yeah, and we need a clean up on aisle 3. They're those things, but somebody somehow
someone was like holding up a phone to the
they did something and they pumped porn like this audio. I can't imagine just being in Target and just.
I think it's
you
fun.
really
it's a good prank,
have to hear it. You have to find the link and go hear it. But then it's even funnier because it actually used to be when I was in high school. It was the old Montgomery Wards, and then right after high school they turned it into a Target. So it was just last week you were talking about your experiences
Wards.
in the mall with Chi-Town. So
yeah.
So that was my mall experience.
What's the name of it?
Target.
No, the mall.
Oh, the mall.
You bozo.
I don't even. It's called something else now. I don't remember what it's called. All of a sudden, I don't remember It has some new name, but it's right there in Campbell. So
riveting.
Riveting. They want to know about your Ole Miss thing. When is that? That's next week, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Ole Miss on Saturday. Well, I leave.
It was Westgate Mall.
Thursday. Westgate.
That had to be in my head.
I leave Thursday, and the game's on Saturday. So yeah, so we're gonna be on the big screen, like introducing the team. Like right before kickoff, we already pre-filmed this little thing, and it's me, Jordan, Alex Boylan, and Brendan Swain, the 2 winners of Amazing Race. So it's us, and we introduce the team. You have to be like, "Are you ready?" If you Google like, "Are you ready?" Like Betty White does it, James Franco, and and then the whole crowd does.
And then Jeff Schroeder.
And then Jeff Schroeder, yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
Exactly. So when we're up there, everyone's gonna be like, "What the?" So we kind of cut a video together, like showing the Amazing Race and showing Big Brother, so people at least have an idea, even if they don't watch. Like, oh, what? They don't care. They're drunk. They just want to say whatever their chant is. And but it's cool. We get to go on a field, and it's gonna be on the jumbotron, so that's gonna be cool. And then 70,000 people do this chant, so it's pretty badass.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And have you been to Mississippi before?
I haven't.
You're gonna love it. It's fun. It's sleepy.
Sleepy
It's
Hollow?
Very sleepy, but it's fun.
I mean, we're going to be in a college town. So we're going to be in Memphis, and then we're going to go to Oxford, I guess, Mississippi, and then drive back to Memphis at the end because I got to get back. Hopefully, I get out on Friday or on Thursday. I leave Thursday, but this whole work thing it's a lot. So
this LL Bean thing you can't really talk about anymore.
yeah, exactly. So hopefully, I get out.
Okay, well, we'll think positive thoughts. There is one more thing I want to talk about before we get into Jordan stuff, which is yesterday.
I know. I feel bad. Jordan's like, dude.
No.
This is how we do it now.
This is how we do.
Listening. I like
This is how we do it now. I've decided I bring the guest on to be a part of this little round table thing, and then we get into our guest, because otherwise it wastes too much time if I keep them in the other room. We don't have the 2 hours like we used to have.
Yeah, and you're a stickler. Apparently, you started right at 4.
Tony's the stickler because we have to be off the air right at 4:50.
Don't wait 2 minutes.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Hashtag the Bickersons.
Hashtag I left you a message. How do you know Jordan left you a message? You just saw a message, but you didn't listen to it?
I saw a missed call from Jordan.
No, we're not reversing.
Well, yeah,
TikTok.
Aren't we?
Took me over an hour to get here, and the show's 50 minutes. Now it's going to take me an hour and a half to get back. I'm going to let out a little steam. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, I have a serious... The good news is Jordan and I are good friends, so
nice.
I'm like, what have I got myself into?
He's used to this.
Yeah.
So I do want to. This is actually a serious story. So yesterday, so my boyfriend Brad, who's also very good friends with Jordan, he is also the music director at his church. So we go to this church every Sunday. And a couple weeks ago, he's also part of he works with the pastors on what the program is going to be for that week. So we've known for a couple weeks that the subject was going to be forgiveness. And so Brad shared with the pastor my story about my mom and everything that had gone on there in my life, and so the pastor wanted me to speak yesterday, and so stupid me, I'm like, oh sure, that sounds like I don't care because I tell everybody everything anyways. Funny enough, I've never actually told the story on the air here, which I'm not going to now either. But
that was a good lead up.
But yesterday was the first time I've ever told my story to the whole group. I mean, I told my whole story at
in
church.
church.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes of me being interviewed about the whole story with my mom and everything that had happened, and and the lessons that I learned, and the power of forgiveness and everything else. And I'm sharing this because I always feel like. As much as it's my story and I own it, I also feel like it's such a who cares? Like the truth is I really don't tell the story much at all anymore because my mom's a mess and I had a bad childhood, and but it's certainly created who I am today, but it doesn't define me by any means. Anyways, and so I shared this story yesterday in church, and this couple came up to me afterwards, and their grandparents, and they had tears in their eyes, and the grandma just started holding me. And I guess they've just moved here from Alaska a few weeks ago. So this is only like their second or third time even coming to this church. And she said, she thanked me so hard, and she's like, I'm so thankful that you just said that story. You've just filled us with so much hope, because they are raising their 9-year-old granddaughter right now while the mom is in drug treatment. And to which then I got to say to them, I said, well, the part of the story I didn't get to share is that people always ask me how I was able to choose from doing right versus doing wrong. And I always have given the credit to my grandparents, because in my childhood, when my mom was always out partying and neglectful, basically my grandparents raised me. And the one thing that my grandparents always agreed on was loving me and the love and the foundation that they gave me. And so these two are crying, and I'm starting to cry, and it was just this really beautiful thing. And it just reminded me of why it is always so important that we do share our stories, even when we don't think that they're important or that we don't think that they're significant. Because I could tell it completely changed their lives. And I told them, I said, please, bring your granddaughter in next week, and I'd be more than happy to talk to her. And I said, and the best thing that you guys can do is just continue to love her and give her more. So I just wanted to share that story. I just thought it was really just a good reminder, because sometimes I think we all kind of need to be reminded that, we have these things that happen in our life and we think they're stupid or they're insignificant. So why would anybody else care? And it was a moment that I didn't expect to have happen yesterday. I just thought that I was going to get up there and, share my story, because I was asked to, and I thought, oh, well. But anyways, I really wanted to share that. So
got deep on the Baub show.
You know how we do here.
He's always this.
Did it feel good getting that out, though? Didn't it feel good telling everybody, or you're kind of over it?
I mean, I've told this.
I know.
I've told the story so many times that the story is just, like I said, it just is what it is. I've never told it in public. You know what I mean? I'll tell it.
That's what I mean. Like, did that feel good?
It was daunting, actually. One of the things that came up for me that was really interesting that I tell is that because of the horrible stuff that my mom had done, it had sort of fueled me in from 19 to 23, 24. It really fueled me. It's what moved me to LA. It was sort of like this thing inside of me that was like, I'm going to go be something. I'm going to go show her that she really is the one who missed out by not, I'm going to be the best, most amazing person just to make her feel bad that she didn't love me enough or she didn't treat me right. Like, that was the fuel. Simultaneously, I also had this weird thing where I would, let's say if I went to a party and, Entertainment Tonight was there with a camera crew, I would duck and hide. So, because I didn't want her to be watching TV and see me and then know how to show up on my door. So I was simultaneously being thrusted by her, but also living in fear from her. And so that's when, for me, I had to learn to forgive so I could, move on and feel free of it, which I have, and it's been great. And I haven't talked to her in 21 years. But it was interesting because I also know that what happened at church yesterday, they record it, and it's a podcast. They broadcast their church service. And so all of a sudden, while I'm telling the story publicly, I'm also being reminded that there's a chance she could hear this. And it took me back to those early years of being afraid of, of her hearing me. But then ultimately I was fine, because I always think that's an important thing too, is you got to kind of test. I can sit here and say, oh, yeah, I worked through it and I'm fine. But if, sometimes you got to poke it and make sure, oh, yeah, no, I'm still fine. So, but yeah, that kind of that was the one weird thing that came up as far as telling it publicly, because I'm sure there's always a chance she's listening to this right now. You know what I mean?
Is that why you were like, I'll show you, Mom, I'm going to put a U in my name, Baub. I'm gonna spell B-A-U-B. I'm gonna show you.
No, I had done that before she was even out of the picture.
I gotcha. All right.
So here's what
bring the spirits up a little bit.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take a really, really, really quick break, and because Jordan's in the room, and I'm gonna get her over here and get Jordan set up with his guitar. Lots of Jordans in the room. We're gonna take a really, really, really quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk all about my friend Jordan Rodrigues and get into some music. So we'll be right back.
SkinAgain.com is revolutionizing the meat market with 4 extraordinary, all-natural and all-encompassing skin creams called Youth, Vanish, Rescue, and Relief. No matter how extreme or what type of skin condition you have, itchy, irritated, wrinkled, or even if your tush looks like cottage cheese, then SkinAgain.com has got the perfect match for you. Every day, more and more Skin Again customers are simply raving over the amazingly low prices with mind-boggling results in as little as 2 days. Wow. Plus, we're so sure your skin will fall head over heels with our products that we offer a 100% money-back guarantee.
Yes.
No questions asked. And for a limited time only, the Bauble Brigade will get an additional 25% off with each purchase by using the discount code TheBaubShow. So if your skin is ready for the love of a lifetime, then visit SkinAgain.com and see just how soon you'll be saying, I love my skin again.
You're listening to The Baub Show, exclusively on UBN Radio, with your host, Baub Merrick.
I don't know why that was so loud.
Damn. Am I on?
But it was a little loud. Welcome back to the show, everybody. So Jordan Lloyd is joining us. She was in the room, and I just didn't like having her so far away. Tell us really quickly, because I want to hear what happened. So you just saw Luke Bryan again?
Yes.
I love country music. I know, but I feel like you've seen Luke Bryan like 25 times this year. And you're always going like a private planes to go see him or something weird.
My girlfriend Amanda, she's like my country singer girlfriend, and so we always go and have a good time. And we went down to Irvine this time.
Oh, okay.
And saw him. And I am actually going to Stagecoach too, and he's the headline.
Good
person. I know.
Do you know him at this point? Like, are you friends?
No, I wish I did.
So long, Jeff.
She got invited. She's like, "Oh, I got invited backstage." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's so cute."
Like, I bet you did.
I know. She's like, "Yeah, we were all drunk, and now we're gonna go backstage." I'm like, "Could you imagine if I called Jordan all drunk and be like, yeah, go backstage, you know, nothing. You know, I'm probably gonna draw a couple pictures back there."
So this time what we did was we got down there early, and normally I'm always like, we're there like in the middle of the concert. You never want to be the first one, but I told her, I go, let's just go in. So we saw Dustin Lynch, Randy Houser, and it was awesome. Like they put on such a good performance. Then as soon as Luke Bryan's about to come on, it was almost like a madhouse. All of a sudden, all these drunk people, we're down in the pit. All these drunk people start coming down, and it ruined my time. And you know me, I don't care about things, but these group of guys came. They were so inappropriate.
Drunk people can ruin a concert because you're there to see music.
I sobered up like that. They were ended up. The guy was like, and you know, I don't get offended easily. He was like saying all this very inappropriate, like sexual things. So then I had my guard up, and I was like in a bad mood. Move away from that group. Go on a different side. They find us, me and Amanda. Amanda finally, you know, my friend's like really little. She's like, please go away. Like, you're so annoying. And then somebody pulls her hair. And then it was just, it almost ruined the night for us. It was almost like, I was like, what just happened? Like, we were having the best time, and then all of a sudden this big group of drunks come down and ruin it for everybody. They're jumping on people's backs, random people's backs. They brought these stuffed animal horses. They're throwing them in the crowd. They ended up getting kicked out, by the way.
Drunk people are the worst.
Yes.
The absolute worst. Well, the good news is Jordan Rodrigues is here, and he's going to sing for you, and there's no drunk people and no stuffed and no stuffed horses. But let's start, Jordan, since I never get to... this is strange for me because I'm so close with you that I have to ask questions that I either know the answers to or maybe I don't know the answers to.
Maybe you don't.
But you started on Australia, right? You're from Australia.
I'm from Australia, Sydney.
And when did you start acting?
When I was about 10. I did The Lion King, the musical, when I was 10, from a newspaper ad. And then just sort of snowballed from there.
Isn't that Ashley Argota started in The Lion King too, didn't she?
Yeah, but in like the American one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was young Simba, she was young Nala, and now we're friends.
Do you guys get together and sing Lion King songs?
Yeah, on the set of Fosters, we actually just break out every now and then on like makeup trucks or whatever.
I'm sure you do.
Like I'll just start, and then she was like, "Oh," and then goes in, you know.
I mean, in high school I did Little Shop of Horrors. So I did that for like whatever it was, like 3 or 4 weeks that it took us to rehearse it. I can still burst into songs for that. So I would imagine that if you did an actual touring company or an actual Broadway show of some sort, that you would still break into song.
Who were you? Were you the plant?
No, I wanted to be the plant so badly. No, I was the shopper. My one line in the whole show was like, "Hi, I couldn't help but notice that strange and interesting plant in the window."
I kind of remember that. I can't remember if they'd
That
say
was
that
my
in the
whole
movie,
line.
right?
Yeah, that was my whole line. And then I da-da-da-doom-da-da. Anyways, forget about it. But that was my
So you
big
guys
part.
you guys have that in common. Your Broadway days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, theater. What is
We're
theater?
theater trained.
Theater trained.
That's why we get
And
along.
then did you do was Home and Away your first big break there?
Yeah, that was my first TV show.
And that's a big show in Australia, right?
Yeah,
I know a lot of
it's,
people here don't know of
It's
it.
been
But
running for about 25 years or more. But yeah, Hemsworth came from there. Heath Ledger came from there. Yeah, it's a big show back home.
did you ever get to know them, or were they like on different seasons?
I think I met Chris once, and because he left and I came on the show, but I never met Heath.
So it's kind of like you guys went to the same high school, but were in different grades. So
Yeah.
you're just alumni from the
Summer Bay High
from the
School.
cast. And what made you move to California, Los Angeles?
Mainly acting. Some American managers came to Australia and scouted a couple of people, and we came over when they gave me my O1 visa. And so yeah, I just came when they just said come over as soon as possible, and I did.
And what did you? Because you're also, as I mentioned earlier, an amazing dancer. Did you come over here dancing first or acting? Like which sort of hit first?
To LA acting, yeah, but then
Because you were already dancing in Australia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that show Dance Academy.
When I introduced my nephew to Jordan, he could not, but I'm thinking because he's on the Fosters, which I think is a much more high profile project. And my nephew, who is a dancer and he's very into dance, and he's like, "Oh my God, I think that's Jordan Rodrigues." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is. Do you watch the Fosters?" "No, he's one of the greatest dancers." And he
Joey,
was so
right?
Joe, yeah, he was so excited, to.
On the Fosters, I love that show. I'm just kidding. I've never saw it. But do you use your accent? Like, do you have an American accent on the show?
I'm an American on the show.
You are?
Yeah.
Could you just talk like American now?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Is it hard for you to do that?
Not really.
Yeah, because I would think it's super difficult to try to do something in a different accent, and be believable with it. It'd be tough.
Jordan's is good.
I actually I don't know. I never really had a strong Australian accent until I came here, because I'd go on set, do the American accent, and coming out of the accent, I would actually have a stronger Australian accent.
Really?
Because it's kind of like.
Wait, so you mean so if you're in your character's voice all day of American, like that night your Australian will be stronger?
Yeah, I'll be talking like this, and I'll be very Australian.
Is that because you think it's your brain trying to get back into Australian?
It's honestly just tricking myself.
Do you have a fear of losing your Australian accent?
A little bit, because I meet some people nowadays and they say they don't even hear the Australian accent anymore. They assume I'm American sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it kind of goes in and out. Like, I didn't know meeting you until you started talking like I'm from Australia, and then I was like, holy shit, whatever. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know you had an accent. You can swear, right? I shouldn't.
You can swear. Your dad's listening and your mom is listening. But
I just watched TV and they said shit on there, and it was on The Walking Dead. They said shit.
I haven't seen this one episode
because we just watched it this morning, and I was like, man, you could say shit now on TV. Now I said it like 10 times.
You know what I was gonna say? That's really funny. His dialect coach on set is the guy with like the curly hair on Walking Dead. The one, the Asian guy who has like this guy
he's
now like under his wing.
Oh, okay. From this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his
Really?
dialect coach on the Fosters.
Yeah, Michael Traynor.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Oh wait, on The Walking Dead, that girl is English. I don't know her name. She's English, but
yeah.
on there,
Guy's girlfriend.
yeah,
Yes.
and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
has a country accent on The Walking Dead. So I'm watching Good Morning America, and then she starts talking. I'm like, she's English, because I just assume.
So is the main guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he's from Love Actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I hadn't seen him in anything since Love Actually, and so I'm like, wow, that's an example of a really good accent, because
Yeah.
he definitely does a very good American accent.
And The Fosters, that's ABC Family, right?
Yeah,
I've seen that. I wanted to watch that. I'm behind.
It's on Netflix.
yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
it is. It's all on Netflix.
2 seasons. Yeah.
And Bradley Bredewig, who created the show, is a very, very, very big fan of you too. So
Full circle. We're going to
circle.
watch it, for real. We're going to go home and watch it.
Please.
So let's talk music because before we run out of time, you have 2 songs that you're singing for us today.
Oh yeah.
So when did you get into music?
Music's just been a running thing in my family. I grew up just playing music and singing and stuff like that. That's kind of what made my parents make me audition for Lion King. But I've always just played instruments, and here and there I grew up playing violin. And then
I did not know that.
Yeah, long time. But
Can you still play now?
I can't play it now, unfortunately. A lot of money wasted, but we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up later. And I moved here, and I love watching live music, and I've always wanted to do like an open mic, and my friend insisted that I do it, and I tried it out one time, and then I had my first.
Was that
gig.
Jameson? Or no,
no.
this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I thought Mike Jameson just recently at the Red Door, and like this has only just started a few months ago.
Yeah, well, actually, I just started doing open mics, and this year, beginning of this year, and started writing my own music and stuff like that. It was a bit of an outlet for me. And then once I started getting in the groove of like doing gigs weekly, I asked Jameson to come support, and he did. And then I asked him to come play the next week, and then we started playing together every week for 2 months or something like that.
Which is very. Are we allowed to talk about the fact that you're working on a single?
Yeah. I guess I'm working on a single. I guess so. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I was just kidding.
I don't know what I can say. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on my music at the moment. Recording is like a whole nother thing. Like writing it is, a process. But then actually finding people who want to work with you, and but Brad wants to work with me and help me like sort of push stuff out there, and I just want to kind of get some music out there. And just, like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I was privileged enough to get to hear some of it while he was upstairs wailing a couple weeks ago. Privy. Yeah, I was privy. Why don't you share with all of our listeners your voice right now by getting out your guitar and playing us some music?
So you haven't been playing that long, huh?
I've been playing. I just haven't been playing live.
Okay.
Until the beginning of this year.
I'm pumped.
And what are you going to play?
It's not country, unfortunately. Sorry. But I'm going to play Omen by Disclosure featuring Sam Smith. Hopefully I don't stuff it up. I'm feeling something different. When you left, my picture changed. I was blinded, but not in vision. The same face with different fame. It's an omen. Come on, baby, crying. Saw the silver lining. It must be an omen. Needed you to show me. Without you, I am lonely. My mind will rule my heart. I didn't pay attention to the light in the dark. It left me torn apart, but now I see your tears are an omen. Oh, 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 omen. Oh, 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 omen. I was waiting, I was vacant, and you left, my picture changed. Then it hit me, you relocated, and I need you by my side. It's an omen. Come on, baby, crying, saw the silver lining. It must be an omen. Needed you to show me. Without you, I am lonely. My mind would rule my heart. I
the light in the dark. It left me torn apart, but now I see your tears are an omen. Oh, 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 man. Oh, 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 man. Didn't see you light in the dark. But now I see your tears are an omen.
Jordan.
That was a bit sketchy, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I stuffed up a bit, but that's all good.
I didn't even catch
You
it.
didn't stuff up at all.
I
as
don't
far
think
as,
so. Yeah.
Have you heard us sing? I got you, babe.
Sweaty.
Yeah, it's
Don't
hot
be
in here.
sweaty. That was
Is it
good.
your turn to sing?
That was great,
Yeah,
man. That was
just-
really great.
I just took my turn.
Oh.
So, what's been the process for you for creating new music?
Just hiding myself in my room and sort of just expressing like how I kind of want to how I feel, I guess. I mean, they're like diary entries to me. To be honest, songs. I mean, I'm not trying to make like a pop hit or anything. I'm just wanting to.
Well, Brad will make sure that it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's like, I'm just expressing myself and how I want, and then he's making it poppy. It's kind of cool. Yeah,
That's what he does. So let's talk about the Fosters, because I know there's a lot of Fosters fans out there, and you guys are actually shooting the new season that'll start airing in January, right? Is that when it comes out?
Yes. About end of January.
It's so confusing because ABC Family is almost like they almost do year round, because it's sort of like they'll do like a summer season, then they'll do a spring season, then they'll do a winter season. So it's kind of like this constant thing, which I actually like, especially for Pretty Little Liars, because that's my ABC Family jam. Is there anything you can talk about that's coming up? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Probably not. It's very
I don't even
very
know if
hush
I can
hush.
say I'm back, but apparently, yeah, I'm back.
Does your character go in and out a lot, or is it just because you're in? I always call it Santa's Little Helper, which is from The Simpsons.
Oh, the dog.
The dog, Santa's Little Helper, but it's
Someone's Little Sister.
Someone's Little Sister is the name of the band that you're in. Tell people who don't know, and tell Jeff and Jordan since they don't know about your character on the show.
Okay, my name's Matt Tan, with one T, and I play guitar in a band called Someone's Little Sister. I come in the show to help one of the main characters, Brandon, sort of find his groove with music and stuff like that. He had a big hand accident and injury, and we with sort of therapy for that because he plays classical music, but he was really struggling with that, so he's stuck with some sort of more mainstream poppy music, rock pop. And then in that, I met his younger sister and started dating her. And there's a bit of drama at the moment up in the air with that.
Lots of drama.
All right.
Yeah.
How many seasons has it been?
We're filming 3B right now, so season 3, part B.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just started filming that, so yeah.
We're gonna get on it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get on it. Then I'm gonna
You'll
tweet
get
you
hooked.
with all these messages.
It's a great
all
show.
these questions.
It's got a lot of heart. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a really great show. Tell people what the show is about.
So the show is about a foster family.
Played by two lesbians.
Yes, so the parents are two lesbians, and then the kids are either biological or adopted.
Okay.
And then and it's just how they deal with things in life, you know.
Yeah, it's very good.
Good thing you told me that, because I would have been totally thrown.
Yeah.
I would have never caught on.
about the lesbians or them being in foster care.
That would have never caught on. Like, wait, what's going on?
Why do those two women keep kissing? Where's the husband?
Season 3 will be like, I'll tweet you. Where's the husband?
Are they ever gonna get a dad?
They kind of do. Danny Nucci.
I was gonna say Danny Nucci
He's
is
kind of like the father figure.
Yeah,
but you know.
Well, he's one of. Well, we won't say. He is somebody's dad, but
we won't ruin it.
We won't ruin it.
Nice. Where do you film that?
Warner Brothers.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice.
In Burbank.
Yeah, very, very big, very exciting. Okay, so I know you have. This is a very big moment because you're going to share with us an original song.
Oh, yeah.
That you've been working on.
Yeah. It was actually the first song I ever wrote.
And are you nervous to sing it for us?
I guess so.
I can tell you are. I know. Don't be nervous.
It's pretty personal.
It's not hot in here, and you're sweating.
I know.
Actually, I'm pretty sweaty too.
Yeah,
it's hot in here.
He's nervous for me.
I am nervous for him. I'm very excited.
Can you, before you start singing it, can you tell what it's about or what inspired it?
It was about moving here, pretty much, and like leaving loved ones behind, to sort of pursue my career and just go for, I guess, my dreams as an actor.
It's got to be hard on your mom. Your mom is so sweet.
I know.
We spent a weekend in Vegas with his mom.
Yeah,
she's very, very sweet.
She's the sweetest. But yeah, she was here for about a month, and it was good, but it was very emotional at the airport because we got really close, like a lot closer, because she kind of got to see what I do out here. She thinks I like party a lot and eat. I never cook or anything, but I got to show her like how I live my life out here, and I hope she's proud of me.
Oh, she was proud of you. I had conversations with her.
Oh, good.
She's proud of you.
She's always worried, but I think she's proud.
That's her job. And to be fair, you did move to the other side of the planet. you didn't
the exact other side.
Yeah, you didn't just move from San Francisco to San Diego. You moved to the other side of the planet, literally. So,
I know.
Well, let's hear this song, and we'll shut up and let you do the music.
I want you here, right next to me, right next to me. I'll hold you close and never let you go again. Please hear these words. I want you here right next to me. And I keep you warm, sheltered from the enemy. But you're on the other side of the globe to me. I'm waking up when you fall asleep. Hope I'm in your dreams. I miss you more than words can speak. I want you here, right next to me, right next to me. Pretend time does not exist. Oh, and I know I've done wrong in the past, but believe me, baby, we'll make this moment last forever now. Oh, forever now. Forever now. Oh, forever now. But you're on the other side of the globe to me. I'm waking up when you fall asleep, and I hope I'm in your dreams. I miss you more than but you're on the other side of the globe to me. I'm waking up when you fall asleep, and I hope I'm in your dreams, baby. I miss you more than words can speak. I miss you more than words can speak. I miss you more than words can speak. I miss you more than words can speak.
That was a jam. Good job, man.
That was pretty gorgeous, Jordan.
Cheers.
Yeah, that
You
was
know I'm
great.
used to being mean to you, but that was pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, okay.
Did you like that one?
I've never heard you sit. I don't think I have. I've never heard you sit in.
Oh.
Did you play it in Vegas? I don't think
Yeah,
you
I did that show.
Did you? I don't
played
know.
that,
Well,
but I played it on electric guitar instead.
yeah, no, that was beautiful.
Thanks.
That was a really beautiful song.
Who's the inspiration for that?
My ex-girlfriend,
Okay.
mainly.
I was gonna say I felt like there was a love in there that was sadly ripped away because
Yeah.
he had to move to the other side of the globe. I was very emotional.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh, I love it. Well, we're, believe it or not, already at the end of another show. By the way, I forgot to tell you, the chat room is completely in love with you and your voice. They
Do you
said,
still use
warm
Vegemite?
tones.
Yeah, I love Vegemite.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know, I still have some in my fridge from when we went to Australia. It's like in the back corner.
Are you ready? Are you ready for full circle? He was just at an audition with Lachlan Buchanan,
Really?
who brought us the Vegemite.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
okay.
Lachlan came on the show, he brought us Vegemite and like did a whole Australian
Oh my
spread of
God.
food. That's hilarious.
Because
that
we
you still have it.
went to Sydney, what now, like 2 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So he brought me. So it's still in there. I don't know if it ever went bad, but I liked it. I ate it with toast a couple times,
Yeah, you
and
gotta have it
it's
like,
interesting.
Do you like avocado?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that. So you spread the Vegemite on the toast first, and then put avocado on it. Give it a go.
That would
It's
actually
awesome.
help.
It's really nice.
That would I actually don't mind it because it's salty. It's yeasty, but
Yeah.
it's salty.
Yeah, I don't
And
mind it
I like
either.
You guys,
salty.
you Americans like love your sweet spreads. And
See,
that's why
I don't-
think
I-
that's-
She does. Yeah.
I like-
she loves
yeah,
that. Like
see-
jelly and jam. I hate that.
Yeah, see, I'm salty. I'm fry it up and ranch dressing. Like that's me. Like,
yeah.
salty, savory over sweet.
I
You
think
know.
I'm the same.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
Put some cheese on it for me.
yeah. Nobody loves cheese more than Jeff.
Really?
I love it.
I love
Jeff loves his cheese. Well, Jordan, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you came here. And
Thanks
you'll
for
probably
having me.
follow
I didn't even know if you were serious about this.
I don't know why you did it. I know we went shopping for Halloween costumes the other day, and I'm like, he either made the joke or I made the joke of when are you doing my show, and he's like, I'm free anytime. So I'm like, okay, how about Monday? Yeah, sure. And I'm like, I'm serious. He's like, yeah, of course you are. And I'm like, no, I'm serious.
You asked me before,
4
though,
o'clock.
and before was to like make Jameson feel bad. So now I don't know if you're like, am I actually doing? I'm doing it.
You
I've
did
done
it. You
It's
did
done.
it. You did. I brought you on before David Lambert, before Jameson, before
Oh, we gotta
anybody.
get them on.
Yeah, Ashley Argota, you did it.
Oh, cheers, mate.
You broke the cherry. So the Foster's cherry.
That's weird. Just made it weird.
It is. I know. And I'm pretty sure the chair you're sitting in is the chair that I met Brad Hooks in 2
No,
years ago. So
don't.
for the very first time. Full circle.
Wait, speaking of Brad, this is so we did Chili Cruise podcast.
Yes,
Scott,
oh, that's right.
And he played I
Brad
guess
did-
his opening. He said Brad did it.
Brad did 2 new tracks for
And
it.
it was so good.
Aren't they good?
Yes, he was talking about how talented
What
Brad
about,
was.
did you notice whose voice might have been at the end of one of them? I did. That was me.
That was you?
That was me at
Wow.
the very end of it. It's all because it's all call chili, and then it's like I did.
Yeah, that's funny.
Brad had me doing that for like an hour over and over again. I did.
That's pretty good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's called the Chili Cruise Show. You can find it on iTunes.
Did
I
you
love
and Brad
chili.
go to Universal?
We had Halloween Horror Nights last
How'd
night.
you get
yeah.
those tickets?
Glenn, my other guy that I dated last year.
Well, dude, what's up? You don't call us anymore?
On that note, we gotta
exactly.
go. We're out of time. There's a brand new show starting up here in just 10 minutes.
And in the next hour and a half, while you guys are thinking of what you're doing, cooking dinner, just picture me driving back to my house because I come and do Baub's show. But he doesn't call me for Halloween horror tickets or anything like that.
I'm so sick of you inviting you anywhere that you always
I'm going
say
to record
no to.
this and just put it out on my Twitter, part 2.
Okay.
By the way, it was great meeting you. You, I don't like anymore.
Jordan Rodrigues, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. It's Jordan's Blah. 09. That's BLAH. I don't know why I hate it, but just so you so you know, you could have a better handle on both. Change it? Maybe. Then you can follow Jordan Lloyd, BB Jordan Lloyd, and you can follow Jeff Schroeder if you have nothing better to do with your time at Jeff Schroeder 23.
I'm not going to be here next week, by the way.
That was already predetermined, not because he's being a jerk. And we're going out today. Speaking of Brad Hooks for the 100th time, this song was from last season on the Fosters, and I love it. And it just felt like a good way to say goodbye. See you guys next Monday. We have a great guest, and I've already forgotten his name, but we'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Yeah, love, but I shouldn't have said it. And I know you feel it too, but I was never gonna play it hard again. If we can find a way to start the chase again.
Great, thank you. Cut.
All right.
Put it together and what have you got? B-A-U-B radio.